I'm Sham Drew, and I'm a professional learning consultant for Scitech. I mainly work with primary school teachers, developing their proficiency in math teaching. I'm the coordinator of the Alcoa Champions of Maths program that focuses on developing the capacity of teachers to design and deliver conceptual math lessons through problem solving and reasoning. I've been asked to develop these videos for you today to share the ways in which we build a positive learning environment in the Alcoa Champions of Maths program. When I think about environment in a classroom, I think about a lot more than just where things are physically placed, but what is actually the experience of being a student in that classroom like? When I think about environment from this point of view, one of the most important things I think we need to consider is messaging. What messages are conveyed to students through the ways we teach and facilitate activities? Let's first consider a stereotypical maths lesson. Phase 1. The teacher is at the board and models a procedure. The students sit in rows, listening and not speaking. When the teacher asks a question, she accepts answers from the same 2 or 3 students who raise their hands. Phase 2. Students remain at their own desks, working independently, and practice the procedure they've been shown with multiple exercises. If they complete the given set of exercises, they may be given a reward such as free time, or a more challenging set of questions. If students have problems with the exercise, they will ask the teacher for assistance. Phase 3. The teacher solves a more difficult question that some students were challenged by, using the same procedure in front of the class, explaining their method. So what messages might be conveyed in a lesson like this? I either get it or I don't, and I'm on my own. This message is conveyed by sitting on my own and not being able to talk to my peers about my ideas. There is one right way to do things, the teacher's way. Well, the only solution that the students have seen is the one given by the teacher. My ideas are irrelevant. This message comes through in the fact that I have not been given a chance to share my thinking at all. My job is to learn to mimic the teacher. This comes through in the fact that the task is to practice a procedure that has been shown to me over and over again. I am smart if I do maths quickly. Well, this comes from the fact that rewards and extensions are only given to people who are fast finishers. And this one, maths is an elite knowledge only available to the chosen few, being the teacher and the 2 or 3 students who get it or answer questions. This comes through in the fact that the discussion is dominated by the teacher, and the only other people that are involved are those typical 2 or 3 students. This might seem like an exaggeration of some of the lessons that you've seen, but you've certainly seen some of these elements and the messages that come with them. Messages like this can be extremely damaging to students' attitudes towards maths and their learning in mathematics. So what are some of the messages that we like to promote in the Alcoa Champions of Maths program? Maths is a shared knowledge that we create together. Whether I get things right or wrong, my ideas have value. By sharing and exploring my ideas with others, they become deeper and more accurate. Good thinking takes time. My job is to make sense of the mathematics that I encounter. Question. Consider practices you have seen or used yourself in classrooms. Explain a practice and the message it promotes. Think of one negative and one positive example.